It's yours?
No,
Your mother said she found it in your closet.
I don't know. One of the guys must have...
Must have what?
Look, Dad, it's not...
Where did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
This is your brain. And this is heroin. This is what happens to your brain after snorting heroin. And this is what your body goes through. Wait, it's not over yet. This is what your family goes through. And your friends and your money! And your job! And your self-respect and your future! And your life. Any questions?
Hey, little dude, send your mama and daddy out of the room. I gotta get you up on this. You know who I am. Snake, dealing in weed, coke, crack, your choice. Take one hit and you'll do anything to cop more. Steal from your mama, lie, cheat on your homeboys. But hey, that's the price you pay when you deal with dudes like me. Now, some folks will tell you that I'm dealing in poison. But hey, do I look like the kind of guy that would do that to a kid like you? Yes!
Blood vessels around the brain are severely damaged. Hemorrhaging occurred. The nose shows chronic use. There's a large hole in the septum. It was probably a flood of adrenaline. The lungs are filled with fluid. And the heart...
My boy, he's a good boy. He helps around the house, he plays sports. And he promised me he's going to try harder in school. He's a good boy, he stays out of trouble. And thank heaven he stays away from drugs. He's a good boy.
This is my friend Rodney. This is my friend Rodney on heroin. This is Rodney on heroin. Rodney on heroin. Rodney on heroin. Rodney on heroin. Rodney. That was my friend Rodney.
Yo, you want to play some baseball? No, thanks. I'm gonna chill. Dude, want to do some rock and roll tonight? Nah, I'm just gonna hang. Hey, man, want to do some skateboarding at the mall? Nah, I'm not into it.
You thought smoking pot would take you places you'd never been. So how come you're going nowhere?
No money, no rock. It's all. Lose yourself. I'm doing it. Get out of here.
Hi, Richie. I really need to talk to you.
Yeah. I got you covered.
I only want a little. Come on.
Sure, I understand.
Just a couple hits. Richie, I don't have any money. Please.
You mean you bring me out here for nothing? That's a no-no. Understand? What are you, stupid? What do I look like,
Richie,
charity?
You know I'm good for Richie. You know I'll pay you back. Richie, I just gave you $100.
It's got nothing to do with now. Listen to me. No money, no candy, no crack. You understand? It'll dissolve. Lose yourself.
Richie, come on, don't leave, please.
Listen, shh. Hey, girl, you're gonna get that little red-headed girl, and the both of yous is gonna come over to my crib.
Charlotte?
That's right. We're gonna have a nice little party. Understand me? Then I'll take care of you.
My friend Nancy's been doing a lot of drugs. I know it's catching up with her. I can see it coming. But what can I do? If I like say anything, she'll think I'm not cool. And I don't want to lose a friend. I mean, it's her life. Right?
If you have a friend who's in trouble with drugs, don't just stand there. Do something.
A, B, D, D, E, F, D, H, I, D, D, L, N, O, D, D, I, D. A, D, 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 A, D, 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 E, F, D.
If you think saying no to marijuana makes you look stupid, this is what saying yes looks like. Marijuana. Yeah, right.
This is the brain activity of a normal 14-year-old. This is the brain activity of a 14-year-old after smoking marijuana. If you use pot, you're not using your brain.
Crack is maybe the most dangerous thing you can do to your heart. When you do crack, what happens is these toxic chemicals rush through your lungs and then right into your bloodstream. The reaction is like so violent. Your heart just might not be able to take it.
Keep smoking crack, and eventually you'll be left with nothing.
Son, I figured when you were old enough, I'd talk to you about drugs. I'd tell you they're nothing but poison. Tell you to stay away from the garbage that pushes that junk. Only I never figured that I ought to be telling that to a 13-year-old.
If you don't teach your kids to say no to drugs, it's as good as saying yes.
From the moment these babies are born, they depend on their parents' natural instincts to teach them how to survive. So why is the animal with the most highly developed communication skills on Earth unable to talk to its children about the very real danger of marijuana? Trust your instincts. Talk to your children. It's perfectly natural.
Hi, Chris, it's Mom. Look, honey, I've got a lot of work to do, so I won't be home until late again. Just do the usual, you know, fix yourself a little something, anything you want. Oh, and I left some money for you on the counter. Use it for whatever you like. Now, Dad won't be home until Tuesday. He says hi. Oh, and somebody told me you quit soccer. Is anything wrong? Well, just leave me a note. Love you. Bye.
Life is like a summer evening. Life is how you feel right now.
When Warren turned 16, he smoked crack to celebrate. He wanted to start a new life. That's exactly what he did.
To come to my place for a little party. You'll like my friends. They're good listeners. And with this new drug, crack, I'm attracting a younger crowd. Bill here is 16. Tracy, cute gal, 14. So
So join the party. Try crack. I could use the company.
If you don't tell your children about the danger of drugs, you may find a problem staring you right in the face. A problem that won't go away, or even worse, one that does.
They say party's cool. They say it's a great high. They say everybody does it. They say they're your friends. They're pulling your strings.
There's this thing going around called sniffing. You think you're getting high, but the dizzy, fuzzy feeling is just what happens when your brain doesn't get oxygen. The chemicals get in the way. So it's like you're not breathing. That's how sniffing causes brain damage and death. So when you think you're sniffing, your brain thinks you're drowning. And your brain is pretty much right.
Doing drugs is like being on top of the world. Everyone says so. Everyone seems to be having one dandy old time. Hey, it's part of growing up. Or is it? Just think about this. Before you go and do something you've never done before, you just better know what you're jumping into.
Smoking weed is kind of like playing hockey without your gear. You're not in the game. It can slow you down and mess you up. So don't take a hit you're not ready for. Stay away from weed.
Every 5 minutes, a baby is born in the United States exposed to crack. Do crack while you're pregnant, and your baby may be affected for life.
Welcome to heroin. Enjoy your stay.
When she was 6, after a few scrapes and tumbles, her dad taught her how to ride a two-wheeler. When she was 9, he helped her build a telescope that could see the moons of Jupiter. When she was 14, after a lot of giggling and giving up, her mom finally taught her how to hit a wicked two-handed backhand. All through her growing up, Susie's parents taught her well. But for all their love and attention, there was one lesson left untaught. Susie's parents never taught her about drugs. They never told her that drugs maim, drugs kill. So Susie learned one final lesson on her own. When you don't say no to your kids about drugs, it's the same as saying yes.
Yeah. I like kids. Couldn't run my business without them. First, look for someone smart. Then just bring them along. Maybe buy him some sneakers. He'll do anything for you. Be a lookout. Hold your stash. So what if he gets caught? Long as it's not me, I'll just get me another one. Project's full of kids.
Now that you know what a drug dealer thinks of you, what do you think of him?
Now, kid, all you gotta do is be cool. You just give the stuff to your best buddies. You take it to a party. Tell your friends it's a great high. They should just try it. Tell them it can't hurt them.
I can do that.
Yeah, it's easy. Those kids are gonna be a pushover. Because they like you. You're a hotshot, right? They'll love you for it.
So how much do I charge?
Right now, nothing.
Nothing.
Just give it away. Let them have a free taste. Then you watch. You watch and you see who comes back for more.
And then I start charging.
You're a smart kid. You have a good day at school, Billy boy.
Only one drug is so addictive, 9 out of 10 laboratory rats will use it. And use it. And use it. Until dead. It's called cocaine, and it can do the same thing to you.
These days, most people who get addicted to heroin start by snorting it. They think it's not as dangerous as using the needle. But the fact is, that's right where you'll end up.
When I grow up, I want to be a track star.
No one ever says, I want to be a junkie when I grow up.
But I want to be a ballerina.
Yet thousands of kids let getting high make a mess of their lives.
I want to be a nurse.
Don't let drugs get in the way of your dreams.
Doc, what's wrong with you? Tonsillitis?
Appendicitis?
Yeah! Nobody's died of tonsillitis around here for a while.
Appendicitis.
Nothing to worry about. Scalpel?
What if the joint were in somebody else's hand, like your surgeon, your lawyer, or your local policeman? Would you still say marijuana is harmless?
Now, let's see if I can still make a straight line.
You know me. You brought me to this party. I'm your best friend. I will kill you. I'm your best friend. You know that already. I will kill you. I will violate. I will violate you. Heroin.
The drug is called meth. Crank. It seduces the body into behavior that is irrational, aggressive, and violent. Like the Arizona man who, high on meth, decapitated his child and tossed the severed head from his van onto a busy highway. The tough part won't be what you tell the judge. It'll be what you tell God.
It's the freshest feeling, the coolest high. So pick up some heroin and shoot for the sky. Everybody's doing it, doing it. Everybody's doing it. Glamorous parties, a night on the town with beautiful people. It's always around. Everybody's doing it, doing it. Heroin for the rest of your life.
Sarpy County 911.
I need help.
Where are you at?
Well, ma'am, I don't know exactly, but I'm freezing, and my girlfriend's here freezing.
Mike, I want to help you so bad, hon. I want to find out where you're at.
My phone's just about to die. You're my last chance here. Let's get it. Please help us.